Hi YouTube! Welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna be watching how it's actually made electric guitars by Huggbees. Actually, not only guitars, we are also gonna be watching Sugar right after this one, because they're kinda quick. So we're gonna watch two back to back. So yeah, if you wanna help out the channel, could you please click like and subscribe? Yes, thank you. But without any further ado, let's watch it.
The electric guitar dates back to the 1920s. The original idea was to amplify the sound of an acoustic guitar. The first commercially successful model came out in 1932. By the 1950s, the instrument underwent a radical change, its body evolving from a thin, hollow shape into a solid block of wood. An electric guitar works like this. A magnet and coil assembly called a pickup works like a mini microphone. It picks up the sound vibrations of the strings and sends them to an amplifier which sends them to a speaker, which emits that trademark electric guitar sound.
Hell yeah.
A standard electric guitar has 6 strings, but many modern guitarists, especially ones who play heavy metal, Serbian polka, or classical music, opt for guitars with 7 or even 8 strings.
Yeah.
Mastering
That's
a guitar
true.
can take thousands of hours, and even more hours beyond that to create quality music with one. Many popular bands that utilize electric guitar.
Oh no. Yeah, I feel attacked. Ah! Once upon a time, this gremlin here was a guitarist. Actually, I've played a lot of instruments in my time, and yeah, guitar is one of the ones I played most, actually. Yeah, I don't know, I spent like 10 years playing the guitar, both acoustic and electric. Some years of piano as well. Yeah, saxophone. I don't know. I played a lot of instruments. But yeah, I was never good at any of them. I feel attacked now.
End up creating terrible, forgettable music that is embarrassing to listen to.
Oh no!
Guitar bodies are usually made of mahogany, poplar, or certain maple species.
Nah, I wouldn't
Lightweight
know.
woods that are flexible enough to produce the right balance of treble, mid-range, and bass vibrations.
Okay.
Workers first put on gloves to help push planks of wood through a
Bass?
sawing
Isn't
machine.
it bass?
The gloves help prevent
Bass is a
splinters
fish.
and gently soften the wood. Each plank is marked by a number indicating how many guitars it will be able to produce.
This
This wood
sure about
scored
that?
a 5.9 on the moist meter, so it's ready to go. The wood planks are then glued together.
Okay.
Excuse me, I meant to say that they're glued and clamped together. Oh, my apologies. I meant to say the wood planks are glued, clamped, and squeezed together in a vise.
Okay. Is one of those fused blocks
When
gonna
the wood
become
comes
one
out,
shape?
it's furiously
So
hammered
it is.
onto a holding device by a sexually frustrated factory worker.
Oh.
While a
What?
computer-guided cutting machine cuts the wood, the anger of the factory worker is channeled throughout the instrument, providing the guitar with its signature harsh and attacking sound. The bottom
So
of the
that's
guitar
why.
is pleasured by an
Oh, is that
electric
I forget. Is that a Les Paul? I think it could be.
Guitars designated for emo rock bands have a musician's razor applied to their edges. The guitar's asshole is also sanded down.
No, it's not, actually.
And with that, the guitar is
Had
finished.
to double check.
Premium guitars also have a long wooden piece called a neck, which starts by slicing a piece of mahogany, hard rock maple, or Professor Oak in two using a diamond-edged saw.
Professor Oak.
They glue a smaller, thinner piece of wood to a bigger piece of wood as a joke. Guitarists will immediately understand this hilarious prank, while non-musicians probably won't understand its cultural significance.
No. Flew right over my head if that's a joke.
Adding a third piece of wood only triples the comedic value of this joke. With the guitar wood in place, the Blackfire Steel Mega Engine is now ready to drive the entire factory across the nuclear wasteland in search of the successors to Hokuto Shinken. Wood is harvested from guitar neck trees which
I'm just
grow
gonna
in this
accept that.
convenient shape. A groove is carved down the middle to insert the truss rod. The truss rod is used for tuning the instrument by using a screwdriver on its exposed end. Most professional guitarists give the truss rod a full turn about once a week. Next, the fretboard, which is normally where you press your fingers against the strings to play the instrument. But this one has some glue on top of it, and is totally ruined. Thanks a lot, Gary.
Yeah,
you
literally unplayable.
The neck, along with the truss rod and
gotta throw it away, gotta burn it,
into a
actually.
vacuum press, which was the same machine used to shrink wrap mummies during the times of ancient Egypt. The neck is now one solid piece, and goes into a computer-guided carving machine. The machine wears a camouflage of sawdust, so it can sneak up on the guitar neck, who will just think it's another unfinished guitar.
Ah, that one got me, okay.
A 23-blade saw simultaneously cuts the slots for the fret wires. Some of you obsessive fans out there may have paused the video and counted all the saws, which makes you an all-American hero.
Yeah, I generally thought of doing that, but I stopped myself.
A worker firmly presses down on the back of the neck with a belt sander, the same way you would fight a wild cheetah.
Huh? With a sander?
Then the fret wires are installed in the neck slats.
Oh,
and
this
is
satisfying.
Down.
Oh, this is satisfying.
The fret wires are powered by the battery and carry electricity across the different parts of the neck. This is what powers the guitar and gives it its signature electric guitar taste.
I should stop thinking about it. Oh, so you sand it down. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Okay.
The body of the guitar is put into a silk screen printer so the company's logo can be applied. This logo certifies this as an authentic Gibson guitar.
Gibson! Shit, of course it is a Gibson. Ah!
Up to 22 coats of
that's not
sealant,
a Gibson, actually.
wood stain, paint, lacquer,
sorry, I was thinking about the other
and
one.
music juice
Still.
give the wood its semi or high gloss finish.
Oh man, it's been years. It's been too long.
A witch's bubbling cauldron provides the workers with soapy water so they can wash the guitar. The factory recommends fully washing your electric guitar in soapy water once a month to clean it.
Do not. Do not. No. That's how you immediately ruin it. I mean, technically not immediately, but hey. Just don't.
Any defective guitar fret wires are marked with a red marker. This neck is particularly
every single one of
them. An employee
them.
tries to destroy it by rubbing it with aggressive sandpaper. Then by chopping it with a musician's razor. And then by cutting it with a butter knife. And then by rubbing some comfortable dynamite on it.
Yeah, comfortable
And then
dynamite.
corrosive acid is applied to the top.
Which is different from uncomfortable dynamite. Oh, it's so pretty, isn't
The
it?
guitar is checked for worms using a special probing device and a gauge that measures how many worms are currently in the guitar.
I'm gonna be
Now the
honest.
6 tuning.
Okay, so full transparency here. I didn't even know there was a screw there. Maybe it's a because like I have a Fender, not an actual Fender. It's like one of those off-brand ones, but it is a Fender. But I never seen a screw there. I don't think I've ever looked for one. So
keys, 2 for each string. Depending on the model, these keys are made out of gold, nickel, pickle, or liquid black.
pickle.
A level measures the space for the nut, which is plastic or bone shaped to hold the strings in place. They then nut deep inside the guitar.
Oh my.
Oh, fuck,
I mean, it is
so
very
hot.
sexy.
Now it's time to pull a Dr. Frankenstein and bolt the neck to the body.
Mm-hmm.
Onto the
And
electronic
now the
components.
electronics,
A guitar
yeah.
without any electronic components is known as a non-electric guitar. First,
Yeah,
wires
that's
for
fair.
a toggle switch are soldered to the guitar's pickups. These bricks pick up the guitar if it ever falls on the floor using magnetic fields,
Yep.
hence the name.
This is why they're nigh
The
unbreakable, by the
bridge,
way.
a brass piece designed to hold the strings in place, is then screwed together. Guitars typically have two pickups, one at the neck and one at the bridge. The bridge pickup is often used for lead guitar, and is featured extensively in rock and roll and heavy metal. The neck pickup is predominantly used by giant pussies.
Neck? Eh? I don't think that's true, Mr. the Huggbees.
Workers drill holes in the body for the bridge, and then attach it along with the pickups using screws. This part is boring, so I'm not going to say anything about it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. if you want to know what's my favorite type of jokes, it's these ones. I love stupid puns and dad jokes so much.
Oh god, I'm so bored. This guitar features a tremolo, which is needed to use a whammy bar with the instrument. Whammy bars are required for achieving a pathetic dad rock sound, or playing any
come
heavy metal
on,
from before
nah.
1987.
It's cool. I love it. I don't have one actually, but I love to use one.
The volume and tone knobs are added next, and are, as every guitarist knows, entirely
That's
pointless.
unfair. Nah.
A jack is installed so you can plug the guitar to the amplifier, because how else would you do it?
I don't know, Wi-Fi maybe? Have you ever thought of that?
Then
Bluetooth?
the factory worker smacks each pickup hoping they'll break, so that he can take the entire guitar home for himself as defective merchandise. It's time to finally string the guitar and playtest it so it can be shipped to the retail store. And finally, did you know that I happen to play the guitar? It's true. I'll now play Master of Puppets by Metallica without ever having practiced or learned the song before.
Yeah. I might need to cut this out because YouTube won't like it. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right here because, yeah, I'd rather not deal with copyright. Let us jump to the next one! Please? Please? No? Ah.
Next time you reach for the sugar bowl, try to imagine that it was so rare and expensive, it was called white gold. Producing sugar from sugarcane
once upon a
first took
time.
place in India. About 300 BC, Alexander the Great's army reported seeing a reed that gives honey without bees growing there. Christopher Columbus never made it to Asia, but clumsily slammed into the Caribbean, and later brought sugarcane plantings there, along with slavery. The many types of sugar available in stores differ in crystal size or color depending on how they're processed. Sugarcane provides sugar, but also syrup, molasses, rum, sugar, ethanol, sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar.
The fucking silence.
And sugar.
Oh. Doña Maria. Never had it. Sounds like something we'd have here too.
This table sugar has many names. First Choice, Maria, and Monte Dulce, but it all comes from the same sugarcane. Some people say it looks like bamboo, but they're wrong.
A little bit.
Bamboo actually looks like sugarcane. Here in the field, the worker pares away the husk from a stalk of sugarcane. He then chews the cane to get the sweet crystals into his mouth, which he...
Oh, this is so good. If you've never had this, oh, eating sugarcane is so good. It's, okay, it's not the best thing you've ever had, not by a long shot, but it is so satisfying. Like, you just chew on it. There is a very slightly grassy taste, like very, I don't know, I would call it a green taste. It's like, honestly, it's just a generic green taste. I don't know, it feels a little bit. It tastes a little bit like freshly cut grass, just but very slightly. It's not an overpowering taste, but it is very. Ooh, it's very sugary, very sweet, and you just chew on it. You don't swallow. That's actually wood or cellulose. But yeah, you just keep on chewing. You extract the juices, and then you spit it out, or you use it somewhere else. Sugarcane juice. It's not juice. I guess it could be juice, technically. You just put sugarcane into a press, it presses it, squeezes all the tasty liquid out, and you drink it straight from there. It's so good.
Bits
so good.
into a bag.
With a little bit of lime. Just a little squeeze of lime. Oh, wow. Oh. I'm drooling here.
And that's how sugar is made. Artificial sugar is made through a very different process. This machine, called an orphan grinder, feeds cleaved sugarcane into chopper drums, moving so fast they become pixelated in real life.
Sure. But yeah, sugarcane extraction is actually kind of dangerous, by the way. You really need machinery, because apparently
the heaviest pieces of sugarcane
it's very easy to cut yourself with it.
Transport bin during the world's most boring drag race.
Look at that.
Trucks, currently searching for the
Tasty
plains of
wood.
silence, transport more cut cane to the mill for processing. Typically, the mill is just a room filled with day laborers who chew on and spit out sugarcane for 8 hours a day. At the mill, and also in your sister's bedroom, trucks empty their loads onto the receiving table. The cane is fed through a belt that gives them 2 separate washes, aka 2 additional washes compared to someone you'd find at your local card game store. The cane must be as clean as possible before the juice is extracted because, well, do you want to drink dirty juice? Wait, you do? Oh. Alright then.
It's not
this
so bad.
crusher is designed to break down the cane's outer shell. It does its job a bit too well because the cane is now grass. The most edible grass falls into a milling tandem that extracts the juice by smushing the cane. It also makes Parmesan cheese somehow. Try not to think about it.
Okay, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm most likely wrong. But I don't know, I had no idea they actually like pulverize the sugarcane. Because I feel like if you pulverize it, it should be like, it should remain a little sticky so it doesn't, it becomes clumps of dust rather than something actually dusty, like pulverized. I don't know, or shredded, I suppose it's a better word. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I thought you just like squeeze the juice out and dry it out, break it up, and like further process it. But like the first step of extraction, of sugar extraction, would be to squeeze it, not pulverize it or shred it. Interesting. Yeah, I was saying, there might be like regional differences on how you process it, but I could just not know about it, right? That's also a very fair and most probable answer, really.
In this vomit-style milling tandem, the cane passes through a series of 5 or more consecutive mills to process the cane into sugar liquid. If the factory uses at least 10 consecutive millers, the cane will be milled into sugar gas. And at 100 consecutive millers, sugar plasma.
Interesting.
The Blue Hard
See,
Hat
it is very
Association
clumpy.
supervise the operation at all times. They also bring in this vat from home, which they use to collect the slurry of parts from all the animals accidentally ground up in the harvest.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. This one doesn't really look tasty, probably because it's been shredded and it's full of like cellulose somewhere that probably shouldn't be there. Actually, you can see it here. There's like actually bits of it. Because like if we press it, like, or rather, as we press it here, it becomes a sugarcane juice. It's not a juice, but I guess I will call it that. And it's very green. It is a little bit yellowy brown. There's like a note of brown and yellow, but it is mostly green. That's like the strongest color. So I don't know what's going on here. That doesn't really feel great.
Harvesting process. It's time for the factory workers' lunch break, consisting of sugarcane, Parmesan cheese, apple juice from the episode about tea.
See, that's the right color. Sorry. Well, yeah, this is the correct color of it. This, oh, is the tastiest juice you've ever drank. Ah, but it is so bad for you because it is a lot of fucking sugar, as you'd expect.
Addictive stimulants. This laboratory adds tons of dependency-nourishing substances to their product every single day to ensure customers come back for more after developing a lifelong addiction.
That's how you do business, partner.
Added in by these factories is the sugar itself. American diets are notoriously overloaded with sugar, and too much of it can cause diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. In fact, a single bottle of soda can contain 146% of your recommended daily sugar intake. No, really, that happened to me. That's real. Put that on the screen.
Yeah, sorry, I wanted to double check that. Oh! What the? Because I know, yeah, like, I know sodas usually have like incredibly high sugar content, but that's my comparison. I don't live in the US, so seeing this, oh lord, yeah, you guys, you need help. Yeah, that's not normal. That's not alright.
Anyway, back to the show that, when you think about it, is thinly veiled advertising. The sugar juice slides through this tower into the pit the bad guy falls into at the end of an 80s action movie.
It is!
Sulfur
with
dioxide
a black sludge even.
Juice, which causes it to gain this delicious crust.
What is this? Is this foam?
The crust has its pH level taken, while someone watching this video who thinks they're extremely clever makes a joke that this is a bag of cocaine.
Yeah, what is this powder?
It's actually just powdered lime, and you're not as clever as you think you are. A 12th century clock mixes the cane juice and lime together, creating a new product called Climb, or lame juice.
Lame juice? I think it's better. Rather, I think is better. Like, what is that? Why is it white now? I guess sugar becomes white in the end, so it probably is part of the process. I highly doubt it's lime, because like, yeah, no.
Eventually, this mixing action combined with the lime juice starts creating sponges, which must be monitored because they're very delicate. For an example on how to overuse a sponge until it's ruined, turn your TV on to Nickelodeon. A runway model wearing trendy gloves and the latest designer jeans siphons off some fashion juice from the pipeline to place into these postmodern flasks. We all know that fashion juice is unsettled sugarcane juice, but don't tell a model that. You'll make them cry. Now, after all this work, the factory has made two types of juice.
Oh, that's such a pretty color! Look at that! It's so pretty!
What does this have to do with sugar?
I love that shade of red.
Absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, at the actual sugar factory, the boss's pet steel drum is getting a scrape bath from a kind volunteer from the Blue Hard Hat Association. His caked-on muddy flakes are sent off alongside the Parmesan cheese from earlier to high-class Italian restaurants.
Is this anime paper, by the way? Oh, interesting. It could be.
To act as an appetizer, explaining why most Italian restaurant bread is as hard as a rock. Inside NASA's backup silo, these decommissioned space shuttles are retrofitted with airbags and turned into the perfect pressurized bounce houses for the sugarcane juice, which is exploding with energy thanks to its natural glucose and fructose composition. It's time to stir the world's largest latte, whose only function is for the factory workers to communally sip from to keep them going during their continuous 18-hour shifts. Any sugar from the foam
I guess you have to, right?
At that point, will be recycled into the rest of the sugar production. While you're here, would you care for a spoonful of chocolate icing?
What is that molasses?
No. More for me then. Workers now pour a big bucket of thick, white, sticky stuff into the solution. And yes, you know exactly what it is. It's sucrose crystals suspended in alcohol, not
Okay,
cum.
that got me.
Again, you're not as clever as you think you are. As a local bomb technician
What do you
carefully
mean?
pulls out the set
The low-hanging fruit was right there. Why would you do that to me? Come on.
settling tank's firing pin so the entire factory doesn't go up in smoke, he steals a smear of unsettled cane pulp for inspection. He smears it all on a clear
I don't
glass
like that.
slab so he can approximate
That
what it
doesn't
will
feel
look
great.
like later when he hires a prostitute to stand over top of him on a glass table. A man from the White Hard Hat Gang arrives to try to sabotage the Blue Hard Hat Association's work. Using an ancient technique known as diarrhea waterfall, the rotating motor draws the molasses
Yeah, that's me right after I have Tex-Mex.
to the outside of the machine, while the crystals remain on the inside. The Hershey squirting is so violent, the machine drops a small stop shitting arm to let the rotating cylinder know it's getting out of control, and to knock it off. The machine pisses itself in embarrassment, which for most people is an improvement.
I mean, honestly, yeah, at that point, sure.
A quick rinsing of delousing powder from the delousing powder filling machine means the machine is perfectly clean and ready to filter
The
the
fuck
next
is a
batch.
delousing? What? Also, oh, is this already sugar? Wait, no. What? Where's the sugar?
Next,
Is this sugar?
Peter got himself a big scoop.
How did
and he
it
wants
get
to
to
show it
this?
to you.
Wasn't it green and brown? Like
This
10
is raw
seconds
sugar,
ago.
which has a high molasses content and is
Yeah.
unbleached. And this is plantation white sugar, which has an extremely unfortunate name when you think about it.
Personally, I like this one. Actually, I like brown sugar even more. Generally.
The factory's pet giant steel drum is now clean and happy enough to fill itself with sugar. This spinning action helps dry the
Ooh,
sugar
this is
and creates a
trippy.
passageway that is blocked until you solve a puzzle somewhere else in the dungeon. The Liga Agricola
It does feel like the obstacle to the boss room in like the desert dungeon, right? Like the falling sands that block your way.
that is
Look at
blocked
that.
until you solve a puzzle somewhere else in the dungeon.
It does feel like that.
The Liga Agricola Industrial de la Cana de Azucar are the world's only producers of sugar. All other brands simply license the sugar out for temporary use. These commemorative tote bags keep business partners happy. So
This genuinely could be true, and I wouldn't know any better. I want to say it isn't, but I genuinely do not know.
they
It
won't enact
very well could
antitrust
be.
laws against them. A hoist carries 3 of the bags to a platform at the end of the facility. Each
Such
bag
a large
weighs
amount
1
of
ton,
sugar.
so that's almost 3 whole tons of sugar. The bag's
I don't know
anus
why
is
I
open,
said it
so
that
the
way,
sugar
but
abortion
hey.
can finally begin.
That's a lot of bags inside bags. I suppose makes
The
sense,
sugar
right?
is put
You
into an
really don't
automated
want that
packing
to break.
machine. Gary is here to monitor the machine for issues, but he currently has his headphones on, and will fail to notice when a rat falls from the ceiling into a bag. Well done, Gary. By giving the customer a free bonus with their bag of sugar, you deserve a raise. This landowner white sugar is available in a plethora of different packages and brands. You can also have a daily American dose served to you on an extra large plate.
Okay. I don't think. I don't think even 50% of what he said is true, but I'll take it as fact. Yeah, that's how it's actually made. That was a lot of fun. So, if you enjoyed this, could you please click like and subscribe? And I will see you next time. Ta-ra! Bye-bye! Mwah!